Good evening, folks. This is D for you. We're discussing shortages in senior housing. So here we go. Tonight's discussion D. I pieced it together for you, so it's about 4 pages long. So please bear with me and enjoy the presentation I made for you. Okay. The text highlights uh, a critical issue in the U.S. as baby boomers age into retirement, a significant shortage of senior housing units. This shortage arises because new construction is failing to meet the growing demand, and the cost of existing facilities are soaring as the population of seniors continues to increase. The gap between available housing and the needs of older adults is becoming more pronounced. This situation underscores the urgent need for solutions to address the housing crisis for the aging population. Okay, then you get into the next section is the senior housing shortage is driven by several factors. So I'm going to go down through the factors of why this is happening to people in the US. Okay. Senior housing shortage is driven by several factors. Okay. Demographic shift. The aging baby boomer population has created an uh, unpredicted demand for senior housing. Then you've got affordability issues. Many seniors face financial constraints, with a significant portion spending over 30% of their income on housing. Okay. Now, guys, remember what I said. This this presentation tonight is 4 or 5 pages long. So please bear with me. Okay, next page. Limited construction. Developers have slowed down new projects due to higher costs and labor shortages. Okay, then you get accessibility challenges. Existing homes often lack features suitable for seniors, such as a wheelchair access. Okay, then you have economic discrepancies, wealth inadequate inequality among seniors exacerbates the problem, leaving many unable to afford private retirement homes. This multifaceted issue requires innovative solutions to meet the growing needs of the aging population. What are your thoughts on this? Okay, guys. As we age, as there's more seniors becoming retired and unable to take care of themselves, the healthcare system has to grow in that population, has to grow with the times, has to change, has to build more senior apartments, or senior care facilities. There has to be more there has to be more services created for seniors to access. That is my feeling on that. Okay. Then we get into economic discrepancies among seniors. Are pressing issues shaped by several factors: income inequality. Many seniors rely heavily on fixed incomes like Social Security, which often fall short of covering basic living expenses. Women and minority groups are disproportionately affected due to historic wage gaps and limited access to high paying jobs. Okay. Next page. Raising costs. Seniors face increased costs for housing, healthcare, and long-term care services. These expenses often outpace their income growth, leaving many struggling to make ends meet. Then you've got debt burdens. A significant number of seniors carry debt into retirement, including mortgages, credit card debt, medical bills. This financial strain limits their ability to save or invest for future needs. Assist asset depletion. While some seniors have modest savings or home equity, many lack sufficient financial assets to weather emergencies or afford long-term care. Social detriments of health. Economic stability is closely tied to health outcomes. Seniors with lower incomes often experience poor health, limited assets, access to health care, and reduced quality of life. Addressing these discrepancies requires targeted policies and programs to ensure economic security for older adults. What are your thoughts on this? Now, guys, the old saying is that if your family members or friends that you've known, if they've taken care of you in their younger days, the old saying is that you support your seniors. Like families used to, instead of putting their family member into a nursing home, they would take care of them at home until they couldn't do it anymore. The old-fashioned way is you take care of your elders as they've taken care of you when they were younger. Your obligation is to take care of them as a payback for their responsibilities when they were able to. That is my feeling on that. Like I said earlier, I attached more information, so let me get the rest of this out for you, and then we will end for the night. Okay, so the next page goes more into detail. Okay, we're discussing economic discrepancies among seniors have deep historical roots shaped by systematic societal factors. Wage inadequacy. Historically, women and minority groups faced wage discrimination, earning less than their counterparts. This discrepancy compounded over time, leading to lower savings and retirement benefits. Okay, employment opportunities. Many seniors worked in industries with limited access to pensions or retirement plans, leaving them financially vulnerable in old age. Okay, then you have Social Security limitations. When Social Security was established in the 1930s, certain groups such as agricultural and domestic workers were excluded. This disproportionately affected minority populations, limiting their financial security. Okay, then you go down, get healthcare costs. Rising healthcare expenses over decades have eroded savings, especially for those without employer-sponsored health insurance. Economic shocks. Events like the Great Depression and the 2008 financial crisis disproportionately impacted older workers, reducing their wealth and job stability. These factors have created a legacy of inadequately that continues to affect seniors today. What do you think could be done to address these challenges? Like I said, more housing for seniors has to be created, and more supports for senior living. Like, for example, more healthcare agencies offering in-home care for attendants, people having to come in and help them function for the day. There has to be more agencies that create that opportunity for seniors to access. There has to be more supports out there for seniors to plug into. because the senior population is more, there's more seniors than young people. There has to be more supports for them put in place for them to function, and they have to be treated equally. Seniors don't get, in my mind, seniors don't have enough support, and seniors don't get treated like they should be for some things in society. So, on that note, sometime in the future, I'm going to do a show with senior, maybe senior housing, and the things that should be put in place for them. I'll put a show together for that. So maybe in the future, that might be a show that I'll do. For now, Gator Wellness, take care, folks. Have a good evening.